Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode here on the 404 Not Found technical server. As you can see behind me, we've built up a bedrock breaker to remove the bedrock in the main storage area. So this is something we were starting on in the previous episode. We've now actually already done one layer. First of all, I'm going to say that yes, this is desktop's bedrock breaker. It requires pistons and slabs, which is a bit of a downside, but there is a specific reason why we've built this one instead of the other one that I previously said we would build. So we were going to build a vitamin C's bedrock breaker for all of the layers, but unfortunately it was a bit too tall for this area because we do have a end portal there that's surrounded by that obsidian, and that is the only limiting factor for the any bedrock breaking here. Thankfully, we can build it after we've done this second layer. Then it will be just within height, so it'll just be right below the end portal, and that's perfectly fine. And we'll be able to build that up, which only requires pistons. It doesn't require any slabs on top, so it should be a bit quicker after that. So that's why we built this one, because it's a lot smaller and compact, and we can fit it under the end portal. But the downside is that we do need the slabs as well, and so that did add on to the time it took to build this up. To place all these pistons and slabs, we used some floor placers, and that was mostly done, pretty much entirely done, definitely on this layer, it was entirely done by DH. So he built the floor placers, and then he used item shadowing to basically get the constant stream of the items into his inventory as he was placing it, so it didn't require item streams or anything like that, which would have added to the build time it's taken us to do this, because we would like to get this done as soon as possible, because then we can start building a main storage. There are a few ghost blocks here, so if I just click on them here, they disappear, but now it's been launched back, and this will then push everything forward, so all these pistons here will get pushed forward. There we go. And then the slabs will get placed down. So the slabs were moved across on the previous run, they're pushed down here, ready for the next bit. So the slabs act as a way to for the TNT to land on, to then blow up the piston heads, which we'll see in just a minute. But yeah, so that's why it requires slabs, due to the way it makes these pistons headless. So it's just docked now, so it'll move forward, launches the first bit, which is moving the TNT, and so you see the slabs move in, blow it up, so you get headless pistons, and that's what we need. Need headless pistons. Then you place the layer of pistons in front of the headless piston, and then what you do is you have, oh, I didn't mean to do that. What you have here is another fly machine that has a piston here, which then updates everything, which is what then causes the bedrock to break. So you see here it's removing the bedrock. So fly under, get a better view. All the blocks underneath that piston there get removed, so you don't have to worry about stone or anything like that being in the way. The piston does it all. This requires a massive overhead, so got quite a bit here, and it's not too bad on this side with this overhead, but if we go all the way to the end, we'll notice that the overhead is pretty bad. So this is just this is not even the first layer remove. This is from the, well, is it the first? No, it's not. This is not even from the first layer remove. This is just what we needed out of the way, and then this is what we have here as the second layer removed, and this is how much we're going to have. So if you see here the pistons, all of this will be the overhead on this side for this layer, so it's quite a large overhead. Yeah, that's basically it. So once this layer is done, we'll build up the next one and remove all the layers, and then we can build up the main storage. Okay, it's been, I think, about a week or two since I recorded the last clip. We've still been going at the bedrock breaking process for the main storage. This is now the third layer we're on, and we've now built a vitamins bedrock breaker. Yeah, you can see it's quite tall compared to desktops, so that's the reason we couldn't use it for the first two layers. As you can see, there are no slabs whatsoever on the pistons themselves, which is really good. Ready to launch it. Just making it back up the server at the moment in case anything goes wrong. Once that's done, which will take a while because the world size is like 50 gigabytes, I really need to cut the world down. But anyway, once the backup's done, we shall launch this. Okay, so me and Real Crayfish are just trying to work out which block we need to break to launch it. So yeah, it's this one. Right, mining it now. Oh my god. Jesus. And there we go, it's launched. And it looks like it's working. Yep, pistons to be made headless. So if it's going to CS mode. Yep, looks like it launched okay. And are these meant to be broken? is working. It's broke. Time to launch backup. Okay, so backup has been loaded, and the reason it didn't work that time is because the blocks underneath the pistons blew up when the TNT blew up, and it then updated them, which meant that they no longer became headless, and we need these all to be headless in order for it to work. So it blew up some of the bedrock. Well, I say blew up, it removed some of the bedrock, but then afterwards it started failing. So yeah, we're going to need to remove a lot of the blocks, and currently Real Crayfish is getting rid of all the lava as well on the top, and then after that we need to get rid of any blocks that are still in between, like that one there, just in case it causes any issues. And yeah, we just don't want to have any issues, so yeah, remove all these blocks now, which is frustrating, but it is what it is. So just gotta put it with it if you want to use this particular breaker, which does save us time on the floor placing because we don't have to place the slabs. But at least with the slabless one, we don't have this issue. That's now completely done. Time to actually load it right again. Second time, I'll launch it again for the second time. Right, launching now. Oh god, oh god. Let's go to Slossy yes mode, hopefully. Dates. Yep, looking promising so far. Yeah, this is about the dock, so hopefully the dock's all okay. Now that's very promising. Yep, it is now breaking bedrock. Excellent. Ah, there we go. That's how it does it. Moves the machine first, and then blows it up. Ah, excellent. Cool. And there we go. We have now completely finished the bedrock breaking here in the main storage area. So the main storage will be built up in this void hole, and now all we need to do is actually build it up. Yeah, basically decided to do the rest of it off camera. You know, a bit of casual bedrock breaking off camera. And yeah, it's the first massive void hole we've got here on the server. So right now I'm in the negatives. So how's my lighter doing? Not too badly. Let's have a bit of a flight around. Oh, my mouse is not liking me today. Okay. Do I go underneath? Okay, I'm now underneath underneath the void of the bedrock floor. But yeah, the other thing that was done here was the filling in of the concrete all the way around. I mean, eventually it probably will get removed anyway, because we're gonna either weld the rest of the perimeter here once we've updated, so the bits here will regenerate all below, and then everything that's inside the initial 11x11 chunks, I think here, yeah, because this has got some of it in a chunk, I think this will regenerate, or like weird, or it might, I don't know, it might regenerate weirdly. I'm not too sure how it works because I've never experienced it before, but there is a full 11x11 chunks in there that we've removed, so that will at least be fine. That's it for the bedrock breaking. So now we just need to actually build up the storage itself. Alright, so it's been about 2 weeks since I've recorded the last clip, and other people, and I stress other people, have been very, very busy on the server getting the main storage nearly done. So yeah, so behind me you can actually see the main storage and the chunk loading grid. We haven't actually built up the chunk loading grid itself yet, I don't think. Let me just look up. Oh no, we started doing it, looks of it. Anyway, we'll have a look at it in a minute. But yeah, at the bottom you can see the floor pattern. That's indicating which chunks are loaded in what way. So the blue ones are the fully loaded chunks, and then the yellow and orange are the lazy chunks, and the grey ones are the well, just the border chunks and chunks that won't be ever chunk loaded. And we did that so we could actually have a floor underneath the main storage, so that we didn't have items, for example, or ourselves or anything falling into the void accidentally. And it's also a good indicator to tell us what is and isn't chunk loaded in the main storage. But yeah, like I said, other people have been working on it. I've been a bit more inactive again over the last 2 weeks. I was working on some of my own single player projects, so you'll see that soon. I was hoping to get that done about 2 weeks ago, to fill in some gaps between the last episode and this episode. Became busy again, and I was doing that, and then I just had not a lot of time anyway to play on the server. But now I can, so I'm going to have a look at this, and I'm probably going to contribute as much as I can in the time I have today to building some of this up. But let's have a quick look around, and yeah, once we've had a look around, we'll probably end the episode there. So yeah, this is it from above at the moment, what we've got. So there's quite a few utility stuff that we have on the side, and then at the back over here is the actual chest hauls and bulk items itself. So this back module you see here is the actual bulk cooling system, I believe. I think it's the cooling system. This entire main storage was predominantly done by Easy, so I'll get him to go through it all once it's fully finished, and he can explain the ins and outs of absolutely everything. But yeah, so this bit is the bulk cool system. So we'll have there's not a lot for that, the bulk cooling system as far as things go, but it's enough for what we need. So I can't remember what we've allocated there. Again, Easy can go through it all. And then yeah, then we've got the bulk hauls, and then we also have some chest hauls, which are these ones here. So the ones in the middle are the chest hauls, and then yeah, then all this is all utility stuff. So got like an updates press there for the item shadowing, and we also have an anvil tower, which I love. I personally would like this to go all the way to world height. I haven't won that argument with DH yet, so that looks like it probably will happen. But yeah, let's actually take a look inside now. So I've got a platform here, which I think we're going to have a piston bolt here eventually. Piston bolts here to go to the other parts in this perimeter, because it is a massive perimeter, and we'll have things of the main storage. But for now, this is the landing platform to get inside, I guess. And then yeah, in here we've got not everything finished yet, I don't think, so things haven't been leveled up or anything like that. But I think over here we have the furnace array. Looks like it will be the furnace array. Over here, I can't remember what this is. Can't remember what that is either. Yeah, yeah, some of it's still not done. So over here would be a crafting system, I think. But yeah, we've not fully got everything in yet, so it's still a bit bare bones on the utility side. And yeah, then same over here, we've got everything in. Yeah, over here. So yeah, it's quite a naked main storage right now. But we do have a 404 logo here that we were able to gain, because it looked a bit bare here. So me and DH did this, put in a nice little 404 logo in. And I think these are going to be the displays, box displays. So here we'll have like rockets and food and all that sort of things we can get on hand. So we'll go through the portal here, come in here, quickly grab something, and then we can go back out if we need to. But much like we do in the current temporary storage, but yeah, on a much grander scale and nicer scale. And then we actually go into the main hall itself, which is a really lovely hall. And yeah, let's just take a quick look at this. So we've got like a diamond chandelier with soul lanterns, which I love. I think we want to put beacons in there eventually, but we do. Oh, well, we've got one. Oh no, we do have them. Oh, we do have the beacons. Okay. I think Easy grinded them actually. I think he went to grind them specifically for this. Yeah, we don't have a great one for skeleton farm. It's a starter one, and it doesn't meet up to our current demands. So we are working on another Wither skeleton project currently. One of the new trials is designing one for us, which will be really good once we can build it up. But yeah, anyway, yeah, we've got a nice sort of ridiculous chandelier, which I love. And then yeah, we've got each of the halls from here, and then we've got the end portal to go to the end. So this is the main thing I wanted. I wanted to have an end portal straight in storage, so we can get to and from the end really quickly, and then we can also get to the nether. And I think the main bed is going to be here, where these sea lanterns are. That'll be the central bed of the server once we built this up. Anyway, so yeah, so this is the little grand hall design here, and yeah, let's have a quick look at some of the chests. Also, they've not got any of the items in yet. I don't think. No, they don't. But we do have the soul soil. I think it's soul soil. Or is it soul sand? Let's check. It's soul soil. Looks of it, yeah, soul soil, and yeah, we can use this to get to each bit quite quickly, so we can get to one side. I think this is going to have this will have a wall in front of it eventually. But yeah, so most of the chests here have been placed. Not sure about iron filters yet. I think Easy's going to work and do the iron filters. I think he specifically said he'll do the chest hall ones. But yeah, so we've got kelp blocks as the background block. Still in progress of building it, but I thought I'd quickly show you anyway. And then this side, pretty much the same, not too much different. And then the other thing we've got is crafting tables and ender chest every so often, so that we are very close to getting to each one when we need it. Because yeah, and I think the main idea with this chest tool design is that you can, you can have access to nearly pretty much all the chests when you stand in one place. So I think if you stand here, you should be able to. Yep, you can. Yep, you can. So you can. That annoys me now. It's not going to close because of the lag. Client side, whatever you call it. But yeah, you can select all the chests on the other side, one in the center, which is the handiest thing about this. So yep. Can't tell you what's in each one yet because we haven't got it. But that's the chest tools. And then once we go over here, we got some more soul sand, and we go to the bulk holes. So all the bulk items will be in here. And we've already got the facade over here, we've got ender chest there, and it's just crafting tables I think here. Yeah, we haven't got any ender chests on this one, unless it's at the end of the hall. But yeah, the same sort of idea here. You can have access to I think you'll have access to the box up place there. So it'll be like another box display sort of thing, and then you have access to the hopper, chest, and then each of the hoppers as well. I think you can have to go a bit forward to get that. And then there's also the shulker box here, which I think is filled up and then broken, or is it just filled up? No, it's probably no. It doesn't look like it gets broken actually. No, it just looks like it's just there. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know how this storage works. Easy is the one that's done pretty much the entirety of it. So I'll like I said, I'll let him explain. And yeah, the same on this side as well. And then it's just the same on all four sides. It's just going to be different for different items. And then over here will be the cool system to get the items from the cool bulk. And yeah, that's really it. There's not much more to go through until we've actually finished it. And so yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna end the episode here. Probably a shorter one than usual. When I last edited before we called this club, I only done about 7 minutes of just the bedrock breaking. But yeah, I think I'll leave this episode a bit shorter with just the bedrock breaking. In the next episode, we can actually go through the finished main storage with Easy, hopefully. So please stick around for that. So yeah, if you did enjoy this episode, please give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, especially if you want to know how this main storage system actually works in full and see it working in full. And I hope to see you real soon. Bye bye.